For those of you guys just tuning in, Mr. Transaction Engineer, been buying and selling real estate for the past 17 years. 17 years, guys. And today, I'm going to show you this property, pretty house, guys. One of my favorite strategies, wholesale lease option, pretty house. Guys, I'm going to show you, well, let me show you the house. The seller, we're really good friends now. But at first, it all started off as a deal 4 years ago. How long has it been we've been dealing with Don? 3 years or 4 years? How long we been dealing with Don? When we first sold this house?
We've been dealing with Don
When we
around
first sold this one?
about 2000, 2009,
No, it ain't been that long.
2010. We've been dealing with Don at least for
No,
about
not
eight
that long.
years.
No.
Mm,
About 4 years.
mm.
Been about four or 5 years, guys. We flipped this property. 4 or 5 years, and we're gonna go inside, take a look at it. So it's 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, guys. And it's vacant, right? It's a wholesale lease option. It's a wholesale. Well, let me tell you. Let me break it down because sometimes I say stuff that people don't understand because you're new. And I got to realize that I've been doing this a long time. So sometimes I say terminology that you guys may not understand. So a wholesale lease option, guys, is basically you putting a pretty house like this under contract, right? You're just giving up earnest money, $10. Put a pretty house like this under contract. You gotta have the proper paperwork. Then you locate a tenant buyer, someone who wants to live in the house, own it. They're gonna put down a large non-refundable down payment, and you out of the deal. The seller deal directly with the buyer. You get the check in the middle, so it's kind of like wholesaling the ugly houses, but this is wholesaling pretty houses. My favorite, guy. You get to stay looking clean like your boy. Hey, you don't have to get all of that dirty stuff. But hey, I do it all. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I do it all, but I like the pretty houses. Much easier. Houses are nicer, and you get big down payments. Some bigger than wholesaling checks, wholesaling the ugly house checks. It just depends on the price range. But let me give y'all on this property, by the way. Oh, on this property, by the way, guys, we made 20. We got $20,000 down. So we had to split that with the seller. We gave him 10, we kept 10. That's my partner out there. So we gave the seller 10, we kept 10, right? He cash flow, we was out of the deal. But he cash flowed on this property about 4 or 5 years. The tenants ended up staying here a long time, guys. They didn't buy, but guess what? He just continued to rent the property out to them. So he's been cash flowing, I think, a good $700 to $800 a month. So now the tenants finally moved out. It's a divorce situation, so they end up breaking up. Oh, I'm sorry to tell that people business. I'm sorry. The people moved out, and so now it's back on the market. So now, guys, guess what? He called your boy, and we're getting ready to do. Well, we got it under contract for an option. We got on the option contract now, which allows us to sell it. We got 60 days to sell it. As you can see, this house is, I'm going to finish walking through it, but it's in pretty good shape. This is what you consider a pretty house. Need about 10 to 15,000 in repairs. That's considered a pretty house. But what I was saying. So we got on the option contract, right? And what that option contract allows us to do is allows us to sell it to somebody, sell this house to somebody who's getting a mortgage, or we can wholesale it. It doesn't matter. So they can be going cash with this property. They can be anybody can pay cash or they can get a loan. That's what our option agreement allows us to do. And so what we're doing, we're gonna sell this to the iBuyer guys, like Zillow and Open House. These guys are overpaying for property, guys. We just sold one for 25,000 over asking price, and we put this one in the system again. And if you want to see what they're gonna pay in your area, guys, let's go to open door and enter the property information. Oh yeah, you know your butt fresh now. Yeah. Double sink, pretty nice. So this is considered a pretty house. For those of you guys who new to the business, this is a pretty house. It's worth, if it's fully renovated, guys, it's worth about 350 to 390. 350 to 390. We stand to make a really big check on this one. I don't want to say it. I don't like talking about my deals really until they close. After this one close, guys, I'm gonna show you the power of the option agreement. I'm gonna show you the power of that option agreement. When this closing, it's gonna be a hefty check. Woo-wee. That's all I can say. So we got paid twice on the deal. That's why it's so important to build good relationships with your seller, guys. It's not only about business because you do good business. Guess what? They're gonna call you. So we maintain a pretty good relationship with this seller here. We actually sold him a couple of more subject to properties. This is subject to actually, guys. He took this one over subject to. So he took this property over subject to, and we had some signs out advertising. No, he on Zillow. We found him on Zillow. Let's go in the basement. We found him on Zillow, right? Reached out to him about doing a wholesale lease option, and he said yes. So we ended up making him 20 grand, and we had split it with him 10 to 10. So this is the basement area. This out here in Mableton, guys, Mableton, Georgia, Cobb County. We gotta start from the top. Mableton, Georgia. Pretty big house. Y'all got any questions? Put it in the chat line. We are live, guys. We are live in living color. Put a thumbs up, guys, if you feeling splitting 50-50 with a seller on a deal. And then coming back around and getting another shot. Excuse me, fellas. Yeah, that's trash. What's that right there? Oh, that might be that motorcycle stuff. Let's get out of here. So we're having it cleaned out. Let you guys see the outside of it. I think I went this way. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, guys. Close the door. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Guys, we made 20 grand off it. Doing a wholesale lease house with 10. We had to split the 20 down with the seller 50-50, but hey, 50% of something is better than 50% of nothing. When you agree, hit a thumbs up if you agree. But now we got on an option contract. Guess what? The seller, he know what's going to happen in the market. He's ready to liquidate and get out of this property. He called your boy up. And guys, we got this on the contract. Oh, I want to tell you guys, but I'm gonna wait. Wow. I want y'all to take a look at the outside. Nice house. Mableton, Georgia. This is what you get in Georgia, guys, for brand new, good condition, 350, 400,000. Well, I wouldn't say all of Georgia. This is Cobb County. So it varies depending on what county you're in. Any question, guys, put in the chat. But now we getting ready to get paid on this thing twice. Been 5 years, but we developed that good relationship with the sellers. Like I say, guys, develop a relationship with them, guys. Make sure once you start rolling, you send them thank you cards. You send them a card on Thanksgiving. We like on Thanksgiving. We like to send it. I'm off dry. We like to send thank you cards out to all our clients that we ever dealt with. Because you want to stay in their mind. So when they got somebody that want to sell, guess what? They calling you. They calling you. Let me see if we got any questions. But I got to get out of here. Guys, any training, guys, you need any training or any paperwork, please visit us at mrtransactionengineer.com. mrtransactionengineer.com. Stay tuned, guys, for the short sale masterclass. We'll start that up in about 2 to 3 more weeks. The wholesale and land masterclass, I'm putting that together now. That's going to be sometime in July. I'm going to show you guys how we flipping land and making crazy money. Yeah. But we do the whole business here at TE Academy, guys. We do everything related to real estate. It's more than one way to do a deal. A lot of people only know how to wholesale or only know how to do a wholesale. I'm sorry. Most people get in the business and only know how to do wholesaling and rehab. Guys, rehabbing is one of the hardest ways to get paid in this business. We don't really even do too many rehabs. It's the hardest way to get paid. Why do all that work when I can do a wholesale lease option on the property, guys, and make 10 grand with about 2 hours worth of work? Come on, man. I don't like working hard. I've been there, done that. That's over with. So wrap. Let me see what kind of questions you guys got. Any questions, put them in the chat. I'm gonna come back also too, guys, let y'all know about this option. I got these iBuyers, that's what they call them. Who we got? Open door already made us an offer on this. So that's why we over here getting it cleaned out. Get this stuff cleaned out. And we get ready to make a big come on, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna chill. I'll keep y'all updated on this one. We should close out in about 2 to 3 weeks on this. They open door guys close pretty quickly too. I would say the last one they bought from us in 3 weeks, they paid cash, so there's no waiting, guys. You got the title already clean. Now, I would advise you to close with your own attorney. I made that big mistake and used their attorney, boy, and I had my house in the land trust, guys. There was so many complications trying to explain the land trust, and I had to get my attorney involved. So that slowed us down a week. So without all that drama, we probably would have closed in 2 weeks. To be honest with you, got them juices and bears on deck. Yeah. Any questions, y'all put it in the chat. Man, it's so nice in Georgia today. What's up, Sean? Sean was in our subject to master class. When you coming back? The owner did subject to first, then wholesale the property. Yeah, the owner did a subject to on this property. We did a wholesale lease option with the owner. So he bought a subject to, right? But he needed a tenant buyers to occupy the house. He was an investor. I'm an investor, but he didn't know the wholesale lease option strategy. So that what made it valuable for me. Hit a thumbs up, guys, if you understand what's going on. How you can get paid off other investors' lack of knowledge. So he didn't know how to locate a tenant. We cut out all the work for him and brought him some tenant buyers. Obviously, we bought somebody pretty good because they stayed in the property 4 or 5 years, paid the mortgage down. Now he got so much equity, he's gonna walk away alone off this house with about 140,000. He's gonna walk away with 140,000 because when he took the loan over, subject to guys, it was only 15 years left on the mortgage, or 15 or 12, something like that. They've been here 5, so he's gonna cash out big time, baby. Power of the subject to guys. You need any subject to training? Holla at your boy, Mr. Transactionengineer.com. Across the board, Facebook, YouTube. What's the other class? I meant the other. There's so many social media. Sorry. Look, guys, I don't have that wrong now. Chill out. Chill out. Chill. Uh, but if you're interested in that subject too, guys, masterclass, email us at info at Mr. Transaction Engineer. Look up our masterclass students, guys. That's been successful. That masterclass is highly successful. Everybody who comes in class, out of 10 people, one or two of them get a deal. So it all depends on your drive and what you put into it. And if you think about it, that's anything. What you put into it. What you put in anything is what you get back. So hey, you know what it is. Let me see. See what we got. We are live. Terry, what's up, Terry? How can we get in touch with you? Terry. Man, that's so good. Sorry, guys, we back. I had people calling me, man, knocking my video off. I'm sorry about that. We back live and living color, baby. So, you guys want to get in on the subject to masterclass, email me at info@mrtransactionengineer.com. Info at mrtransactionengineer.com. Info at mrtransactionengineer.com. Stay tuned for the wholesale on the land masterclass, y'all. We got to flip this land before this market crash and make a lot of money. The market get ready to crash. Listen, let me tell you a secret. When it's up, people never think it's gonna crash. When it's down, you never think it's gonna go back up, but it does. It's been doing this since we've been born. since this housing industry been around. So part of the game, baby. So it's a seller's market, but pretty soon, pretty soon, it's a buyer's market, baby. It's a buyer's market. 7 million people are behind on their mortgages. 7 million. Let me say the 12 months for you. 7 million are behind their mortgage payments. Not everybody gonna go to foreclosure. Let's be realistic. Some people gonna do modifications and get saved. Some people gonna do modifications and get saved. Some people not. The moratorium is over. The end of June, I think. Put it together, guys. Put it together. Just saying. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you. Keep growing and going. You need anything, email me info at Mr. Transaction Engineer. You want any courses, coaching, consultation, visit us at mrtransactionengineer.com, baby. Peace.